Good afternoon, Rochester. Britt Noser here, your candidate for mayor with the Setting a New Course podcast. The purpose of this video is to give you an update on what happened at the Parks Board meeting last night. The meeting was in regards to Rochester Golf and the master plan at Soldiers Field. And the biggest takeaway I have is that the city staff is 100% committed to getting rid of the golf course at Soldiers Field. The consultants produced three options. One of them to get rid of all the golf course entirely, one to just reduce it to 9 holes, and one to reduce it to sort of a crippled version of what it is now. And so even the 18-hole version is not leaving it intact and not leaving it the integrity of the course together. It would lead to its diminished play and eventually to its demise. So there was the city staff were presenting things. They tried to make it seem like golf isn't financially viable when it gets almost no assistance, essentially pays for itself. The golfers that were there were more than willing to pay increased fees. So it's not about the financials. And then they try to say, well, we need to get a water park in there, which of course we need more pools, but they're using that need, which they have ignored for years, as a wedge issue now to try to destroy the golf course. And of course, they're making their usual case that, hey, they've tried to do, public engagement and things like that. Well, they had public engagement last night. They had 200 people in a room telling them to leave it as is. And so I think it's important to realize when there are these political agendas and the way they want to change the city without the consent of the people that live here. So that's the update. I am in favor of leaving it intact. I'm in favor of new pools. I think it is a shame that we don't have better aquatic swimming facilities. I do think that's something that the community would benefit from. Possibly an indoor facility that could be used year-round. I'm not necessarily in favor of that huge $65 million plan that they were trying to use to save the sales tax, but I definitely think that there's room to do it there. It's not an either or. They're trying to use this as a divisive wedge issue, taking away from one group and telling them that, hey, this is just the change that's coming to Rochester, like Mayor Norton likes to say. I'm much more so like, let's do this organically. We can build new things, but it shouldn't always come at the expense of our past history, and it's just disrespectful to the culture that's already here. Rochester has a beautiful established culture. You don't go to Paris hoping to see Chicago. So when you come to Rochester, we have that same sovereignty and integrity here in Rochester, and it's something that we should work to preserve, and we'll grow and evolve, but in an organic way. So sorry, this one got a little long if you're still with me here at 3 minutes, 10 seconds, but until next time, good day.